Webtoon is hard. It's really hard. Writing stories is difficult.
Hello everyone, welcome to another studio vlog. My name is Rosina, but you can also call me Flem. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope the weather is treating you well. Here the weather is all confused, and I am too. To those of you who don't know, I have been attempting to write a webtoon series, and in my last video you saw me starting the new project. You could say that this video is sort of a continuation of that. And in this vlog, I'm mostly just struggling. I am hit with a lot of new problems relating to character design, storytelling, and I try my best to solve it. Thankfully, I do manage to solve them. In the last vlog, I mentioned that I wanted to focus on storytelling and that I would try my best to improve on conveying my stories, and this month, the universe really tested me. I'm so happy I started working on my webtoon. I'm learning a bunch, and I'm so excited to show you guys what I'm doing. The design I did for the father was a little rushed, and I'm not really happy with it. It didn't really have character on his face. You can really just look at it and kind of know what kind of a person he was. And I wanted to readdress that, so here I am trying to do that. Again, I looked up a few references on Pinterest and just sketched a bunch from there. So this is not what the character is going to look like exactly, but this is sort of the vibe I wanted to have. Kind of wanted to look a little tired and sleepy, and I really like this receding hairline that he has. Kind of want to add that to the father character, and I want him to look really scruffy, really scrappy, and yeah, I kind of want him to be a clumsy kind of a dad who's trying his best to be a father. So yeah. Yesterday I was writing my story, kind of figured out a few character arcs and important events for my characters and stuff like that. and I was really happy. Like today I woke up really happy, I was drawing really happily, I was completely satisfied with whatever I did, and suddenly it hits me that my first episode is really lacking. It feels like the viewers can't interact with the characters. Kind of want the viewers to be guessing what's gonna happen, or trying to predict things, or just kind of feel what the characters are feeling. And I feel like I'm letting things be too subtle, and I need things to be a little more obvious. I'm not saying the viewers or like the readers are gonna have a hard time doing that. I just want, this is the first episode, so I want it to be a little more impactful. Like I want the feelings to be a little more impactful. And I'm in a slump again. I'm loving the art and everything, but I need to make some major decisions. So I'll be doing that now. I'm really scared. Okay, let's just figure some things out, I guess. So I have this book here. It's called This One Summer, and it's written by I think one of them is the author and one of them is the illustrator, and it's by Jillian Tamaki and Mariko Tamaki. I guess they're like sisters or something, or they're related in some way, I'm guessing. Anywho, I love this book, and it kind of has the vibe I want to go for with my webtoon, like with this nature-y kind of thing, sort of in the outskirts of things. And so yeah, I was thinking maybe I'll just go through it, see what my webtoon is lacking, and trying to like spark something in my brain. Okay. When I was writing my stories in words, it really felt like the story was working, but writing stories and drawing stories are a little different. When you translate what you wrote on paper to drawing, it doesn't really have the same flow as it did while I was writing them. Comic panels have their own flow. You can sort of show the pacing of stories through the panels, and subtext is almost completely visual, so I often forget to draw subtext. So I struggled a lot in conveying emotions visually than I did in writing. And also I was holding on to the drawings I did initially, which wasn't serving the story at all. I really had to keep an open mind and be okay with scrapping everything out. My initial storyboard, the line art, everything, and I was really sad that I had to do it. But in the end it worked out. of you guys were asking me about what brush I use for my line art, and it's actually a Procreate brush, and you can find it in so much dog hair. You can find it in sketching. It's called 6B, although 6B is sort of not stable when I draw line art. It's kind of wobbly. So what I did is I have 6B stable. So what I did is if you just click on that and go to stabilization, you can sort of change your stabilization and pressure and stuff like that. Streamline amount, sorry, this is stabilization amount. You can try it out here, and sort of makes your brush a little bit more stable. So that's basically what I just did to that. Although I have 3 favorite brushes, which is sort of the same alteration of the same brush. So just open a new canvas. So one is the 6B one, which I normally use. It's kind of wobbly sometimes when you're doing the line art. The other one's 6B. It's stable. It's a little bit more stable. Can't really tell the difference unless you're doing the line art. Which another one is the 6B one, but I sort of made the texture I made the texture a little closer together. So that's the other one, which I usually use to sketch. And then I have another inking brush. This I don't really use for my Webtoon, but I use it for other inking purposes. I felt like this one was a little too clean for the style I wanted to go for, so yeah. So those are the brushes. If you guys want, I can send it to you on Instagram. If you guys sort of DM me on Instagram, I can send you guys the brushes. And later, maybe I was thinking we could make a Discord server or something like that, and we could share each other's work and brushes and stuff like that through there. So that's what I'm thinking about. Let me know if you guys like the idea.
I finished, I think it's fully fledged now. I finished the first episode properly. All the storyboard, I'm starting the line art. I want to start storyboarding all the episodes as well. So I'm gonna rework, retype everything. Not completely change everything, but there's a lot that I need to change. And yeah. And like I said in the first studio vlog, that I really want to focus on the story aspect of things. Yeah, I am changing a lot. I am reworking so many pages. I've thrown away so much good art. Yeah, so this is what I asked for and I'm doing it. I'm happy that I'm learning a lot. And I'm learning off of my friends too, because they're doing their own webtoon and they're struggling with their own problems, and we're helping each other out, so I'm kind of learning their problems as well. Oh.
I feel like what I often do is tell myself that the art has to be perfect, and when it feels like I'm not really doing enough, I just either become completely paralyzed or I go on a learning spree and I just dilly-dally. I act like I'm trying to learn and I'm just not really doing anything. So the only effective way for me to learn and get better is to dive headfirst into the project and figure out all the things I need to as the problems sort of surface. And yeah, this way I'll actually get something done. I also realized how important it is to share your work and your rough drafts with other people, because when you're working on your own, it's hard to tell if the information that you want to show to your viewers is being understood. And I'm really lucky to have friends who are working on their own webtoons alongside me. We hang out together sometimes and work on comics together, and we share feedbacks and suggestions and bounce off ideas off each other, and it's a lot of fun. We learn a lot, and well, I learn a lot. I feel like I'm doing the most learning and they're doing the most teaching. But yeah. I also saw that a lot of you guys who are watching my videos are creatives, which was really nice to see. And you guys are thinking of starting your own projects, and I've read almost each and everyone's comments, and you guys are so nice and so encouraging. It really gave me the motivation I needed to start working on my own projects, and I really want to work together with you guys. So I was thinking maybe making a Discord channel where we can have our own little club where we can encourage each other and share resources maybe, and give feedbacks and just try to grow together overall. It's just a thought. I haven't really done anything about it, but if you guys like the idea, let me know in the comments. You can DM me on Instagram as well. I'll be updating you guys about what's going on with YouTube, with Webtoon, or just with any art stuff that I'll be doing on Instagram, so you can follow me there if you want. Thank you so much for all the love and support. You have no idea how much this means to me. I'll be making more videos and posting them probably every month, and the next video might be about art other than Webtoon. I'm not sure. It might be Webtoon too. We'll have to see. But yeah, thank you guys again. Hope you guys have a good day. See you next time. Bye.